Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Game From Scratch, and we have another humble bundle of interest to game developers, specifically people looking to cut, say, a trailer or in-game cutscene, because this one is all about filmmakers. It's actually all around one application, HitFilm Pro. Now I'm actually kind of stoked about this bundle because this is an area where I have very little experience, and I would actually want to learn more. So I've already purchased this one. I would have gotten it regardless to how I do this series, but the way this series works, I always buy it and let you know what you're getting. So this bundle is like all humble bundles built around a common theme. This one, in this case, it's filmmaking. So it's got the filmmaking software as well as a ton of special effects stuff to work around it. It's broken down into tiers. You buy a higher value tier, you get all the value stuff below it. You can decide how your money is allocated between charity, the publisher, humble bundle themselves, or if you so choose, and thanks if you do, to support Game From Scratch. And without further ado, let us jump in. Now, I have to warn you right up front, I have no experience with HitFilm at all. I'm going to change that. I'm going to rectify that. I'm going to jump in and learn this application as best as I can in the next little bit and hopefully follow it up with another video with my hands on. But I can't really go into a ton of detail of what the actual individual application in this bundle is because I have zero experience. But as I mentioned, to start things off, I'm pretty stoked. Now, the way this one actually works, as I mentioned, is everything is broken into dollar value tiers. The first tier is $1, the next one is 16, and the last one is 30. And truth of the matter is, if you're interested in this bundle, it's probably going to be the $30 thing or bust, unless of course you're an After Effects user, in which case this is also useful to you, because some of this stuff like this in here, these are After Effects scripts, which I'm assuming HitFilm is capable of running as well. And then on top of that, we've got some things like stock footage. So we've got smoke stock footage and debris and impact stock footage, and you actually could probably use that directly in a game if you're going to fake things in a 2D way. Most of the times these are up to a 4K resolution. I'm going to look at some of the stock footage stuff as well while I'm evaluating HitFilm itself. But that's your $1 tier. So the next thing is you jump up to the $15.76 tier, or $20.86 Canadian tier, and you get Action Pro, which is a way of actually, oh, by the way, any of these things you're interested in learning more of, you can see down here that it comes with for Windows and Mac in this particular case, and you can drill down for more details. This is an application for taking your input, such as your mouse or fingertip, and have it turned into motion in the software. So again, I'm going to have to play with that one as well to see what we can do for creating animations using basically your own finger motions or your mouse motions. So that's Action Pro. We've got Action VFX stock footage particles, Cinematic LUTs V4. I had to look that one up. It means lookup tables, by the way. We've got modular lower third After Effects and Premiere Pro plugin, corporate style, and keyframe less and modular lower third kit. So again, if you're using Premiere or After Effects, or again, HitFilm, these also could be of use to you. And then we finally get to the money tier. So this is the $30 tier, and this is where you get what is really the kind of the key programs here. And you get a ton of it. So you get HitFilm Pro, which again is the star of the show. We'll look at that in just a second. You get Ignite Pro. It's power of HitFilm tech from any video editor with 185 plugin in Ignite Pro suite. Experiment with over 560 visual effects and presets, including the industry's most powerful chroma keying. So yeah, there's that. Then we come up here, we've got FilmStrip Pro 1-year subscription. It's the world's first dynamic music library with over 60 albums worth of dynamic music. Creators can find a wide range of genres and styles of music to suit their video and films. Again, be careful with this kind of stuff, because even though it's royalty-free, the YouTube algorithms are a little strange. So if you're using it for your own stuff that's on YouTube, be careful. Then we've got Action VFX stock footage for Fire. Then we've got explosions, gun effects, sci-fi weapon VFX pack, 4K muzzle flashes. We've got energy effects, again 4K, electric effects, all in 4K. Bullet trails, 4K again. Sci-fi weapons effects pack, 4K as well. Action VFX stock footage, blood and gore. And then we got the modular lower third flat style kit. A modular lower third flat style is a fully modular and automated After Effects and Premiere Pro template that allows you to create custom flat style lower thirds from just a single template. Yeah, and that is basically the pack. So as you can see, if you've got After Effects Premiere, or you buy the top tier and you get HitFilm Pro and Ignite Pro, That's what makes the entire pack useful. But again, you could potentially use some of these stock footages thing. This should just be straight out video. Shot on red, 9 clips, 2K resolution here for fires. And you should be able to use that footage in a game if you so wish. So it's not just limited in that case, but the real value here obviously is for the software HitFilm Pro and Ignite Pro. All right, so that is the basics of the bundle. In terms of getting the bundle, when you buy it, you get a bunch of redemption keys. Like so, you've got some of them, there's a time limit, but for the case of the big stuff, HitFilm, Ignite Pro, etc., there is no time limit on the key, so I'm not going to reveal my key to you guys, obviously, but you come in here, click reveal your key, it'll give you a key, and then what you do is follow over to the redemption instructions. This heads over to the FX home site. You download the installer, and then you kind of basically use your key to activate, and you are good to go. Now, you may need to create, I think you need to create one of the an account on their websites. I haven't activated yet, but it seems to be pretty straightforward on the whole. So that's what you're getting. You're getting a bunch of product keys and links to go ahead and grab the downloaders and to register from. It's not a Steam key or anything like that, so you are going to have to deal with FX Home as the provider for the software. And then finally, we're going to get here. So we're over on FX Home's webpage for HitFilm Pro if you want to learn a little bit more. But it's for, again, video editing and special effects. It's got the typical nonlinear editor kind of approach to it. So I have Magic, what the hell is it called? Vegas Pro. And this is kind of along the same lines. I use Camtasia on a daily basis, but this looks quite a bit more effects-oriented and powerful. So I'm going to be really interested to jump in there and see how it works. It's also nice to see that there's GPU decoding right out of the box, which is one of the big problems with the version of Magix I got. So hopefully the performance is quite nice. Supports a variety of different formats. And again, all of that VFX special effects stuff that we were dealing with. So it's a very interesting looking project that I have like zero experience with. So I want to jump in there. I want to see how these add-ons work with it, what the stock footage and special effects and particle systems and all that, how they work together. But I am really looking forward to playing around with this guy because this is just straight up my alley for the kind of things that I really enjoy working with. So that is it. It's a great opportunity to get some pretty powerful software for a very, very cheap price if this is the kind of thing you were looking for. And of course, if you have experience with HitFilm, please do let me know what you think of it down below. Also, if you do not have experience with HitFilm, the cool thing is they do have a demo version available here that you can trial out. Demo gives you full access, so you can experience. There's no time limit on the demo, and you can save your projects. So this seems like a pretty generous demo they've got going on. You just don't have full export options in the demonstration version. So if you want to try this out before actually jumping in and you don't want to wait for me to do my hands-on video, just download the demo, give it a shot yourself. So this is definitely one of the more interesting bundles that have been on Humble in a while. But obviously, if you're not into non-linear editing or film or anything, there's not much here for you. But if you are, it is a wealth of really cool stuff to get in there and play with. And hey, I know what I'm going to be doing this weekend. All right, hopefully some of you guys found that useful. If you got any comments or questions, or especially if you have any experiences with HitFilm or its alternatives, let us know in the comments down below. It'd be useful to everybody. All right, that's it. Talk to you all later. Goodbye.